Welcome back. Well, football and beer games, well, they kind of go hand in hand, right? Why not do it together with your significant other? Fantasy football expert Paul Greco is in the house, and he's going to tell us how to do just that. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I bet it's a lot of fun at your football parties.
We try to make it fun. You have to. I mean, you're sitting down watching the game, and obviously beer and football go hand in hand, and so you try to make it interesting, and we try to make it interesting with the significant other. Obviously, we're trying to get more women involved in the NFL and playing fantasy, so sitting down, jotting out some notes, I'm like, what are some cool drinking games? Yeah. Russian roulette. Russian roulette is definitely one of those that I like.
Russian roulette. Okay, explain.
Okay, so Russian roulette is you get 5 shot glasses. You fill 4 up with water and 1 with vodka. Oh. And every time the whistle blows, you mix them up so no one knows what's going on, and you do a shot. And whoever gets the vodka has to do a dare between the couple.
Between the couple?
Between the couple.
Okay, is this a game you play in the privacy of your own home, in the privacy of your own home?
I would do
without
that.
Anybody else?
Sure, that's what makes it the best part, right? Is when you do it with your significant other.
I love it. Okay, you have another game as well that you call, hold on.
It's the beer pong, dare beer pong.
Beer pong.
Beer pong's awesome.
That's a game that everybody loves.
Everybody loves beer pong. I mean, if you go to Vegas, you go to the Strip, there's beer pong everywhere. And so now you start to bring it into the house with the wifey or the husband, and it's called beer pong dare. So what ends up happening is, you're shooting the ball and it goes in the cup. Well, underneath the cup, after you take your drink of beer or wine or whatever your favorite drink is, there's a dare underneath the cup that you have to do. So and each person gets to write out the one dare, put it underneath the cup, and you have a little party time between you and the wifey or husband.
I have a question for our producers. Why didn't we demo this? Why didn't we demo these games on air? I'm just saying.
Maybe do it next week. I'll have fun with that. I'll bring the drinks and we'll have a good time.
I love it, and I've always wanted to ask you, Paul Greco, because I've met your wife, Amy. She's amazing.
Yep.
Do you guys kind of watch football together, and is she really involved in all this sports talk?
No. It's my time. It's alone time.
I am confused right now.
What we do is it's her time to go out and spend a little money and have a good time with her and my daughter. And for me, it's sit down with my son and we watch a little football.
That's nice bonding, though.
Yeah, but Monday nights we do sit together and we do watch Monday Night Football, and that's when the party starts.
There you
go.
Why
wait for the weekend?
All right, I'll be at your house Monday night. Okay, so let's talk. You do unsexy and sexy picks.
Right.
What should we do first?
Okay, so let's do the sexy picks, right?
Okay.
The sexy picks are awesome. So last week, both Dallas and the Texans lost. Bad week. Both should have won. Difficult weeks again coming up. But the sexy pick is going to be Des Bryant this week. Des Bryant has been hot right now. And so Des Bryant's the guy that we're going to ride. And again, if from a sexy pick standpoint, I have him at least scoring a touchdown with 80 yards, which is good for fantasy owners.
Okay, when you say that we're going to ride, explain that terminology.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm not really, explain that terminology.
Okay, so when you ride someone out,
I want to clarify for the non-football fans.
Sure. So when you ride someone out, as you're riding a hot streak, right now he's been hot the last couple of weeks from a fantasy standpoint, also from a productivity standpoint on the field. So we're going to take him, we're going to ride him out, and hope he has another week, because right now you're trying to, it's a hot streak, and that's what he's on.
Okay, so let's talk unsexy. Unfortunately, there's lots of unsexy happening.
Sure, unsexy, we'll go with the same guy we've kind of been riding, which has been Owen Daniels. It hasn't been producing. Owen Daniels, coming into the season, was considered one of the top 10 tight ends in the game, and Matt Schaub, unfortunately, hasn't found him a lot and has not been producing for a lot of fantasy owners. And if you take a look at these pictures, there's another reason why.
How can we contact Owen and let him know he's our unsexy pick? How can we make that happen? That must feel really bad, but we need to let him know so that
would be great.
So he could become sexy.
We need to get him on a phoner.
There you go. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on that. Okay, so Paul Greco, you always help me, understand the game of football. And I know lots of guys, women and men, reach out to you for help. How can we get a hold of you?
Sure. Twitter, Paul Greco, at Paul Greco. And then obviously through the Google aspects at #FFCentral. That's where 14 professionals are working hard each and every day, and it's been great. It's a great community for beginners, intermediate, and advanced.
This guy is such a pro. Don't we love him? Don't we love him in studio? Thank you so much, Paul Greco. Great having you, as always.